Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Vohlran. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay? Guess I misread the landing.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Vohlran. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Vohlran's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody—
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelagian, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Vohlran's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Vohlran's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me?
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. They must think we're just damning from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Vohlran soldiers. Watch yourself.
I never miss!
A new melody!
All yours, Kisara!
Will this help?
The enemy wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that! Thanks! Just what I need! Banana, let's do it! Xion, astral energy! Full throttle! Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dopaline.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what...
I sure wish we could go on vacation.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt for us to unwind a little for once.
Not like we've got the gall to spare for it, though.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Vohlran's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Geneth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Vohlran was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Harros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for... Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just... don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have. Huh?
Well... yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too? Oh, hey!
Seriously? Well... That's just...
I guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah!
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory.
No way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Whoa, this is amazing.
You always get excited when you find something good.
We should hurry and get this stuff processed.
I think Hoodle senses something. Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect. Of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it.
Want something to munch on, Hoodle?
Hey!
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
I'm looking forward to breakfast.
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her. Is the blazing sword okay?
The water's not going to hurt it.
could take that one.
Well, if you're up for being the decoy.
No thanks. Let's turn back. Looks like trouble with a capital P.
Together, we've got this!
I can carve
It's
through
a
armor.
Julia!
I'm on it.
Burning
Watch it. That freaking does it.
Got flyers!
Leave the enemy's arc to let marksman handle it.
Milk is place here.
All yours! Okay.
Sweet now.
First strike.
This'll come in handy.
Burn in hell. Watch this. Sword rain
Looks
alpha.
like you got this covered. Arch shield. Thunderblade.
Blending flash!
Sword rain alpha.
This should do it!
I'm just getting
Sword rain
started.
alpha! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Talon hurricane.
Blending flash! Sword rain alpha!
This one's mine!
Hydration ore. Dance in the wind.
Will this help?
Field. This'll come in handy. Healing photon.
So much for sitting this tight out.
That wouldn't be a concern back here.
Nope, that'd be silly.
Void flash!
Spread. Glacial field.
Be still!
Giant Inferno. Freeze Lancer. More where that came from.
Sword rain alpha!
Spread.
Can't get out of this.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with my thorn.
Shion.
They're surrounding us. Mega Ray.
Sword rain
I
alpha!
can carve through armor.
Illuminate the never miss. Cut this one's mine. Lunar correction. Dance in the wind. By the power of
Rain
air.
alpha!
Get on in there with the others.
Blending flash! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Now you're talking.
All right.
Sword rain alpha! I owe you one.
I'm sorry to be a bother. It's finished.
Sword rain alpha!
Let's do it.
Sword rain alpha!
I never miss. Up and at 'em. Let's go.
Take this. I'm on it. No further.
Hold on to your arc. Here I come.
Down. Try there.
Healing circle.
Not
I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
Full speed. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Blending flash! Sword rain alpha!
Now you see what I can do.
Healing circle.
Okay,
There you
here
go.
I try.
Don't let up.
Talon hurricane.
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
These things has got your name on them. You are gonna pay for that. Take this.
Try harder!
In here. Get on in there with the others.
Sword rain alpha!
Bring it back from decimate. Whoa, hey, when is I can handle it. Crazy cascade.
Here we go.
Sword rain alpha!
No further.
Blah, 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 magic. Feel.
There you go. I feel like me.
I don't know what I would do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time.
I really don't.
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Now.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off!
With this, I can become even stronger. This will be a delicious piece of cake.
I can carve through armor.
Sword rain alpha!
Gemini Aqua!
I'm just getting started.
Keep it high! Just back it out again! Now!
Blending flash!
All the way to the
pieces.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Try this!
What a relief!
Now, astral energy.
Say no more!
I've been doing really great lately.
Yes.
What?
Hmm?
Hmm.
Hmm?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell,
Huh?
Hmm?
good.
Hmm.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? Have...
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
Now we're never.
This one's all mine! Rending blast! Sword Rain Alpha! Rending blast! Ignite!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Now you see what I can do!
I'll tear you apart!
Do it!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! With my comrades, I'm unstoppable!
And
A fish! You saw it too, right?
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Time for a short break. Thanks for waiting. Eat as much All right, it's done. Apologies for the wait, you guys.
That's a lot of fish you've cut up again, Kisara.
That's because I caught so many earlier. If you're going to eat them, it's best to do it while they're still fresh.
Was it difficult slicing up that many fish?
Nah, I'm used to it. It's no big deal for me at this point.
I know I probably shouldn't be saying this after all the trouble you went through, but I've never really understood the appeal of sashimi.
Oh, I'm sorry, Law. I didn't realize. I only make it because it's an easy way to deal with big catches when I fish.
You haven't done anything wrong, Kisara. Law, if you don't like the flavor, you're always welcome to add some of my spices to it.
Hey, yeah, that might work. I'll just put some of this here.
what's wrong, Law? I've never seen someone jump up and sprint off that fast.
He ran as soon as he took a bite of that sashimi.
Was he crying because of the taste?
I don't think the sashimi is the problem here, guys.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Hootle, let me know if you sense anything. I want to go back to bed. Aw, are you tired, Hootle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us? Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
No choice. Sword rain out!
Lunar potion! Storm! Denied!
Water after
Sword rain out!
He's with rings
Glacial
around us.
spear!
Here's the evil. Please, sir!
Sword rain alpha! Sword rain alpha!
Arcane waterfall!
Sword rain alpha!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
Sword rain alpha! Blending blast! Sword rain alpha!
You see what happened there as you crossed me.
All right.
Shouldn't have
Sword
done
rain
that.
alpha! I'm on it! Sword rain alpha!
Radiant flame! This'll come in handy.
Don't get complacent.
No choice!
I'm like bait to them.
You picked the wrong fight!
Lunar Griffin!
Sword rain alpha!
In a bind?
Sword rain alpha! Try this!
Nothing gets by me!
I'll heal you.
Sword rain alpha!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
You see what happened there as you... Crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
I owe you
Prepare to be
Healing is what my arts do best.
Actually,
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. More do
Sword
it.
rain alpha!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here I go!
I'm on it! Sword rain alpha! Sword rain alpha! Try this!
Magic is there!
Blending blast!
Prepare to be seized!
I owe you
Do
one!
it! Run well! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! With my comrades, I'm unstoppable.
And what about without them?
More stoppable?
I'll smash you!
Sword rain
This one's
alpha!
mine!
First strike! Come and get it!
You are intimidating!
Bet that shell's hiding something safe.
How could a girl ever say no?
As impressive as always.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
This should be a good place to fight.
Wow, Kisara! It's so big!
You're talking about my shield, right?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Woo! Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? Yeah. Seriously?
Hey!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Oh?
What?
Yes! Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
It's all right.
Yes.
Just great. Yeah.
What?
think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own. What?
What's that noise?
Alvin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelegion.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cislodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Vohlran may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird light shoot out with it?
Indeed.
Where are these Vohlran mountains exactly?
Those... are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to... Yeah!
Hmm?
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Xion. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara. Hey, Kisara! How did it come to this?
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
I don't see any enemies around here.
This looks perfect.
Make sure to get some good rest.
Time to work off that last meal.
Right, here goes! Sword Lane Alpha! Burn it hell! Away!
Water!
Sword Lane Alpha!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay? Raging Storm!
Sword Lane Alpha!
We are freaking invincible!
Alpha and the others truly are strong.
What about me?
Blending Flash! Sword Lane Alpha!
I'll finish you here and now! Gion!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
That's quite the technique.
You need me? I'm there.
You can tell it's tough just looking at it. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alpha, very bad.
I don't feel so good.
This one's all mine! Now I can let loose! There! Swallow dance!
I'm on a roll now! I'm on a roll now! Frickin' does it!
Thanks!
Sleep now.
Sword Lane Alpha!
I owe you, Sion. Healing is what my art is at. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Blending Flash! Sword Lane Alpha!
Let's tear him apart!
One more time.
Dazzle!
Will this air drop? A chain between heaven and earth. Healing.
Thanks!
A wailing divine.
One more!
Dazzle! Force Flash! Hold nothing back!
Will this help?
I'll heal you all.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll heal you all.
That's enough!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Got it.
Sword Lane Alpha!
Now's our chance.
Try this!
Lightning orb. Raging cascade.
Take this!
Sword Lane Alpha! This is looking good!
A wailing dancing lightning.
Armor won't save you!
Sword Lane Alpha! It's
What would I do? Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Alpha!
Thunderblade. Now.
Blending Flash! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Medically approved.
Here's our
Sword Lane Alpha!
Roll now!
Try this!
lightning dash.
Blending Flash! Sword Lane Alpha!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Sword Lane Alpha! Try this!
There. Graviton field.
Be still! Try!
Water.
Take
Hear
this.
my call.
I'm on Sword Lane Alpha! Look at this!
Here's Evo.
Blending Flash!
Here goes.
I'm on Sword Lane Alpha!
I'll heal you all.
Sword Lane Alpha! Try this!
Big waterfall. This one's mine.
Blending Flash!
Be careful not to overdo it.
Oh, now you're talking!
Blending Flash!
It's finished!
Let's do it.
Burn in hell!
Healing circle.
Sword Lane Alpha! Try this!
Steel flame.
Blending Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Water. Hear my call.
Sword Lane Alpha! Try this!
Between heaven and earth.
Blending Flash! Try this!
They're not playing
Blending
around.
Flash!
In a bind?
Sword Lane Alpha! Try this!
This fist has got your
Can't
name
end
on
here!
it!
Try harder! There!
I never miss.
Here comes something big!
Try to dodge.
And here!
circle! One more!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough of it.
Yes, ma'am.
Is this what real pain... feels like?
Let's get you all tucked away.
Healing circle!
I hope this thing is medically approved.
Try harder!
Here I go. Here and again. Not in your dreams.
Can't get out of this.
Lightning condensed. Annihilate. There you go. No let up.
Blending blood! Sword Lane Alpha! Try
This
this!
will come in handy. The enemy is going all out. Loud, loud, loud.
Here I come! Try harder!
I really know you want. All right. I'll heal you all.
Sword Lane! The flame inside me!
Healing
Yours to
circle.
be let free! Okay,
In
here I
here.
go! Can't move! Okay, you'll pay for that!
Between heaven and earth.
I'll bring you back from death's
A
abyss.
wailing
Sword
wind.
Lane!
Now.
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys so obsessed with their muscles?
Because these puppies have yet to let me down.
Sure. Just great.
Well, anyway, I should...
Oh, we already started.
We've got it covered tonight, Kisara. Just relax and leave it to us.
I see. Guess I'll do some laundry instead. What are you two doing?
What does it look like? We're doing laundry. Obviously.
Yeah, I guess you are. You're not trying to clean them by smacking them around again, are you?
Of course not. I have a good memory. Once someone yells at me, I don't forget it.
He's fine, Kisara. I've been keeping an eye on him, and there haven't been any problems.
Oh, good. If you say so, Alphen, then I have nothing to worry about.
Hey, how come you don't trust me when I say it?
Just don't squeeze too hard or else you'll damage the fabric. Okay?
Yeah, I get it. You know, if you keep making that face, it's gonna stick that way.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, if there's nothing for me to do, I guess I'll head back. I suppose I should take this as a sign of how much they've all grown, but... Oh, Dohalim. What are you doing here?
Simply admiring our campfire as I await dinner. I find watching the flames dance can be rather inspiring.
Just the same as always, then. Although I'm sort of relieved.
Oh? And here I thought you were planning to scold me.
Why? Did you want to be scolded too?
No, I wasn't saying that. The night is aglow with star and firelight. Yet what I hold most dear are the words of a friend.
That's not like your usual poetry. Are you trying to tell me something?
Brimming is thy soul with words yet unspoken.
Okay, I get it. You want me to talk to you about it?
To hear your words of worry, I can but sit and wait.
I said I get it. I guess I'm just struggling with how capable everyone's become these days. I'm proud of them, but I'm not sure what I contribute to the team anymore. So, I guess it's been troubling me a bit. They don't need me for chores or fighting anymore. And I don't have much in the way of feminine charm. But aside from being a soldier, do I have anything else to offer? And if not, then what good am I? I can't help worrying about it.
Lost though you may be, with utopia but a dream, life without you would be no life at all.
Dohalim, you're right. I still have Miguel's dream left to fulfill. And we still have the fight ahead of us to overcome.
With you by my side, even the bitter times can taste sweet.
Okay, I think that's enough poetry for one day.
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow, you look really happy, Kisara.
Oh? I'm just excited to see what you two have cooked up. Now let's sit down and enjoy it already. Dohalim, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it strike your fancy?
Yes. I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint. Could I trouble you to recite them for me?
No, you cannot. Remember them yourself.
I may have exerted myself a little too much today.
Good. This came out. I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
I sense a poor
No way.
All right? You don't say. Stay calm.
Huh?
Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people whose love transcended the boundary.
Huh?
Ridiculous.
Got it.
Right.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Think we could take that one?
Well, if you're up...
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Airborne beasts, my strength.
Now we're not...
Where are you going?
Fight free!
What can they still?
See ya! Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm just getting started.
Healing
Sword Rain Alpha!
divine
Blending Blast! Sword Rain Alpha! Try this! Blending Blast! Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Lightning condemned.
Dragon Shell!
Thunder blade. Art expert coming through.
Sword Rain Alpha! Try harder!
Holy land. A chain between heaven and earth.
Force Blast! Dragon Shell! Searing Gale!
Lightning. Divine savior.
Try harder!
All good things come to an end.
Lightning
Why didn't you hear it now?
Searing Gale!
Eagle assault!
chain between heaven and earth.
It's weakened!
This ends now! I'm on a roll now! Blending Blast! Sword Rain Alpha! Strike! Force Blast! Strike!
Talon Hurricane!
Amazing.
Sword Rain Alpha! The break! Anti-me yours to be let free!
Come forth.
Sword Rain Alpha! Burn!
Steering this one's mine.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Wailing dragon tornado.
Blending Blast! Sword Rain Alpha!
Dragon shell.
Burn! This should do it!
Thunder blade. One more time. I'm out of ammo. I'm all stocked up.
Dragon
Another fist. Holy
Sword Rain
land.
Alpha!
Chain between heaven and earth.
Blending Blast!
A wailing divine
Rip and tear!
Go. Mega ray.
Blossom!
Sword Rain Alpha! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Sword Rain Alpha!
Flames. Reload.
Blending Blast! Sword Rain Alpha!
Air thrust.
Blending
Chain
Blast!
between heaven and earth. Here I go. A wailing bastion lightning.
Save you!
Got it.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Mega ray.
Blending Blast! Sword Rain Alpha!
Healing to the wind.
Dragon Shell!
Sweep now.
Strike! Okay,
Get you
here
all
I
out
go.
the way.
Eagle assault!
Now I can let loose.
Magic is out. Holy
This should do it!
Falling
behind.
Looks like this one's not!
Unlike
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you
Sword
do.
Rain Alpha! Try this!
You see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have
Blending
done that.
Blast! First Sword Rain Alpha!
There you go.
You like me?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it! Talon
Sword Rain Alpha!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely. We've reached our destination. Yeah.
How?
Huh? Well... Hey! We've reached our destination.
Hello. I see. Oh. What?
Oh?
I see.
Yeah.
But why Vohlran's whereabouts? Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over. He's likely been operating on his own for a while now.
Maybe even his own subordinates were just toys to him.